morning students, welcome back to science class of 7th. Children, in my previous video that was in life class, we have discussed about the forest ecosystem, then the structure of forest and the canopy of trees or the crown of trees. Okay children, now today we will be discussing the further topic that is about the importance of forest. Children, we know that forests are very important for us. They provide lot of things which are very useful for us. So let's study about the importance of forest in detail one by one. Okay children, open page number 294. Forests provide us with a large number of products which we use in our daily life. Forests also have a profound effect on air quality, water supply, soil maintenance and climate. So forests provide a lot of things and they also affect the quality of air, water, then soil maintenance and climate. Due to this, the forests are called as our lifeline, and that's why the reason forests are called as our lifeline, because for us two things are basic, that is water and that's oxygen and food, and these three all things are provided by forest only. So we will now describe the importance of forest in somewhat detail. The first point is forests provide us many useful products. The various things which are obtained from the forest are called as forest products. The things which we get from forest are called as forest products. Forests give us a large number of useful products. Some of the important products which we get from the forest are wood, honey, gum, sealing wax, cashew yani ki kattha that we use in pan, then fruits, oil, spices, natural rubber, cork, dyes yani ki colors, medicinal plants and fodder for cattle. What is fodder? Food for the animals. Some of the forest products are shown in figure 8. You can see that. Perhaps the most important product obtained from forest is the wood. What is the most important forest product? That is wood, which is obtained by cutting down the forest trees. The wood obtained from forest is used for a large number of purposes in our day-to-day life. Wood is used as a fuel wood. हम उसे fuel के रूप में use करते हैं. In villages mostly it is used. In many households as a source of heat for cooking food. Okay, and wood is also used for making a large number of various types of wooden items such as furnitures, table, chair, sofa, etc. Then doors and windows of the houses and other buildings, right? Then plywood, boxes, ships, matchsticks, paper and many other things are made from wood. Thus, the paper used for printing newspapers, magazines and books and for making notebooks is made from wood through a process which involves the making of wood pulp. And this book which we are reading and the notebook which we are writing, everything is made from the forest product, that is wood. Okay. Now, second one is forests maintain the balance between the carbon dioxide and oxygen in the atmosphere. The forest क्या करते हैं? Balance बनाते हैं. How? The human beings and other animals give out carbon dioxide during respiration, which goes in the atmosphere. We know that we take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Okay, and this carbon dioxide goes into the atmosphere. The process of burning of fuels in homes, transport and industry also release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Okay, और जो फ्यूल्स हम घर में जलाते हैं इंडस्ट्रीज में या फैक्ट्रीज में, दे ऑल्सो रिलीज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. The green plants and trees of the forest absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for the process of food making, that is called photosynthesis. We know that plants take carbon dioxide and make food for themselves by the process of photosynthesis. So in this way they absorb carbon dioxide. Okay. In this way, the plants reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. We also know that the green plants and the trees of the forest release oxygen during the process of food making. And हमें ये भी पता है कि during the process of photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And that oxygen is necessary for us for breathing. Okay? Then, so forests are the major suppliers of oxygen needed by humans and other animals for breathing and respiration. So forests provide a good amount of oxygen for human beings as well as for animals. Okay, since the green plants and trees of the forest supply oxygen for breathing and respiration, therefore forests are known as green lungs, and that's why forests are called as green lungs, because they supply oxygen to human beings and animals, right? Thus, the forest remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and put oxygen into the atmosphere by doing this. Forests maintain the balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the atmosphere. Okay? By removing carbon dioxide from atmosphere, the forest stop the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere from rising too high. और इस तरह फॉरेस्ट क्या करते हैं, एक तरह से जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड लगातार हम रिलीज करते हैं बाय फैक्ट्रीज से या बाय बर्निंग फ्यूल से, वो सारा क्या करते हैं, प्लांट्स उसको यूज करके बैलेंस करते हैं ताकि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन बहुत ज़्यादा ना हो. This is very important because carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which absorb heat rays. और हमें पता है कि CO2 क्या है, एक ग्रीन हाउस गैस है जो हीट को अब्सॉर्ब करता है. High levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere can absorb too much of sun's heat rays and leads to global warming. और इसी कारण जो global warming होता है, that is by the release of carbon dioxide. In fact, the excessive cutting down of trees forests these days is increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere gradually. But nowadays we are doing deforestation at a large scale. That's why the level of carbon dioxide is increasing day by day. Okay, this increasing amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is absorbing more and more of sun heat rays, leading to global warming, resulting in the increase in earth atmosphere. और यही कारण है कि global warming बढ़ता जा रहा है because there are no trees to absorb carbon dioxide. Okay, then third is forests help in maintaining water cycle in nature. The forests play a major role in maintaining the water cycle in nature. This happens as follows. The forest trees suck water from the soil through their roots and release water vapor into the air through transpiration. हमें पता है कि plants need water and they absorb water with the help of roots, then prepare food, and then excess of water is lost by the process of transpiration. What is transpiration? The loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant. Okay, जैसे हमें स्वेटिंग होती है वैसे प्लांट्स में ट्रांसपिरेशन होता है, जो एक्सेस वाटर इवोपरेट हो जाता है और जो जाके ऊपर कंडेंस होके क्लाउड्स का फॉर्मेशन करता है. This water vapor helps in the formation of clouds and brings rain to the earth. Thus forests bring sufficient rainfall on the earth. जिस कारण क्या होता है, बहुत बारिश होती है. Okay, in fact, about the half rain which falls in the forest areas comes from the transpiration of the forest tree themselves. और जो फॉरेस्ट में बारिश होती है वो मेनली किसके द्वारा होती है, बिकॉज ऑफ द ट्रांसपिरेशन ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट ट्रीज. In this way, forests help in maintaining a perfect water cycle in nature and meet our fresh water requirements. Okay, the cutting down of forest trees leads to a decrease in rainfall. But nowadays we are cutting down, we are deforesting, so that's why the amount of water or rain is also decreasing. This is because when there are lesser number of trees in the forest, less water is given off as the water vapor to the atmosphere through transpiration, due to which less rainfall occurs. And because of lesser rainfall, less number of trees grow in the forest. This process is repeated and the area which was a thick forest can ultimately become a desert having no vegetation at all. और क्या होता है कि जैसे जैसे हम ट्रीज कट करते जाएंगे तो क्लाउड्स का फॉर्मेशन नहीं होगा, रेन नहीं होंगे, तो फाइनली सारे प्लांट्स डाई हो जाएंगे और इस तरह एक फॉरेस्ट डेजर्ट में कन्वर्टेड हो जाएगा. Then fourth one is forests keep the climate cool. The clouds which form the water vapor going into the atmosphere through transpiration from forest area help to reflect away some of the sun's rays and keep the region comparatively cool and humid. On the other hand, when the forest trees are cut down, then the cloud cover in the area is reduced. More of the sun rays then reach the surface of the earth. due to which the climate will become warmer. And we know the areas having a lot of forest have a cooler climate because they form more clouds, and that's why the climate becomes very cool because of the rain. Now, fifth one, forest prevents soil erosion. What is soil erosion? The removal of top layer of the soil. The removal of fertile topsoil from a region by wind, rain or river water is called soil erosion. Okay? Soil erosion can change once a fertile land into a desert. और जो soil erosion से क्या हो सकता है, एक fertile land भी desert में convert हो सकता है. Soil erosion occurs in those areas of land which are not covered by vegetation. और soil erosion कहाँ होता है? ऐसे areas में जो कि vegetation यहाँ पे plants नहीं होते हैं. फॉरेस्ट प्रिवेंट सॉइल इरोजन एज फॉलोज. कैसे फॉरेस्ट सॉइल इरोजन को प्रिवेंट करते हैं, रोकते हैं? द रूट्स ऑफ द ट्रीज एंड द प्लांट्स ग्रोइंग इन द फॉरेस्ट बाइंड द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ टॉप सॉइल एंड होल्ड द सॉइल टुगेदर फर्मली. ड्यू टू दिस बाइंडिंग ऑफ सॉइल पार्टिकल्स, the strong winds and the rainwater are not able to carry away the topsoil and hence the soil erosion is prevented. So क्या होता है कि जो roots होते हैं plants के या trees के, वो soil को पकड़ के रखते हैं, जिसके कारण wind या rain water top soil को बहा के या उड़ा के नहीं ले जा पाता. इस कारण soil erosion नहीं हो पाता है. Okay? The rainwater falling in a forest first hits the cover of the trees and then the various other layers of vegetation below the canopy and gets slowed down. So due to the presence of tree cover and many layers of vegetation, the rainwater does not hit the forest floor very hard. Okay? And the cover of trees and many layers of vegetation in the forest softens the effect of heavy rains on the soil, due to which the soil does not become loose and hence soil erosion is prevented. Thus forest help in the conservation of soil. और क्या होता है फॉरेस्ट में, जब बहुत हैवी रेनफॉल होती है तो जो ट्रीज की कैनोपी होती है, पहले रेन वहाँ हिट करता है, फिर बाकी जो फॉरेस्ट प्लांट के पार्ट्स होते हैं उनको हिट करता है और सॉइल तक पहुँचते पहुँचते वो बहुत लूज हो जाता है, जिस कारण टॉप सॉइल नहीं रिमूव हो पाता है और इस कारण वो सॉइल कंजर्वेशन में हेल्प करते हैं. द कटिंग डाउन ऑफ ट्रीज लीड्स टू सॉइल इरोजन. और अब क्या हो रहा है, हम ट्रीज लगातार कट करते जा रहे हैं जिससे कि सॉइल इरोजन बढ़ता जा रहा है. दिस हैपेंस एज फॉलोज. इसमें क्या होता है, इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ ट्रीज एंड प्लांट्स देयर आर नो रूट्स व्हिच कैन बाइंड द सॉइल पार्टिकल्स टुगेदर एंड प्रिवेंट देम फ्रॉम बीइंग कैरीड अवे बाय स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड्स और हैवी रेन्स. इसमें क्या होता है कि जब प्लांट्स ही नहीं होंगे तो उनके सॉइल नहीं, उनके रूट्स नहीं होंगे, और रूट्स नहीं होंगे तो वो सॉइल को होल्ड करके नहीं रखेंगे. This leads to soil erosion. Moreover, since there is no tree cover to soften the effect of fast falling rainwater and bare soil becomes loose quickly by fast moving rainwater and being carried away by the rainwater easily. और जब barren plant रहता है, जब कोई भी plant से trees नहीं होते, तो wind या rainwater से उनका जो top soil है वो easily क्या हो जाता है, remove हो जाता है. Okay? Soil erosion can remove the fertile topsoil from land and leave the ground unsuitable for growing crops. और इस कारण जो लैंड होता है जिसका टॉप लेयर रिमूव हो जाता है वो suitable नहीं रहता है प्लांट्स के ग्रोथ के लिए. The soil carried by rainwater during soil erosion usually deposits on the river beds. This reduces the depth of rivers and hence decrease their water carrying capacity to floods. Okay? Then the next one is forest prevent occurrence of floods. Flood यानी कि बाढ़. तो forest बाढ़ को भी आने से रोकते हैं. कैसे? The forest floor is covered with a lot of decaying material like plants, leaves. ठीक, हमें पता है forest का जो cover होता है वो कई सारे dead organic matter से बना होता है. And small vegetation due to which it behaves like a giant sponge and absorb most of the rainwater which fall down. जिस कारण की स्पॉन्ज एक सोखते की तरह काम करता है कि जितना भी रेन वाटर गिरता है वो उसको क्या कर लेता है, अब्सॉर्व कर लेता है. ठीक. The roots of trees and plants in the forest help in the rain water to seep into the forest ground and raise the water table. और जो roots होते हैं plants को वो उसको absorb कर लेते हैं और seep करके वो अंदर जाता है, percolate होके अंडरग्राउंड जाता है, जिससे कि water table धीरे धीरे क्या होता है, बढ़ता है. Okay? The forest release this absorb water slowly and steadily into the rivers through the soil. और फिर यही water धीरे धीरे rivers तक जाता है. By holding back rainwater and then releasing slowly into rivers, the forest prevents the occurrence of flood in the rivers. और इन पानी को वो क्या करते हैं, होल्ड करके रखते हैं और स्लोली धीरे धीरे रिवर्स में डालते हैं, जिससे कि रिवर्स में फ्लड नहीं आता, अचानक से पानी का लेवल नहीं बढ़ता है. In this way, the forests not only help in controlling the floods, they also help in maintaining the flow of water in the rivers throughout the year. Okay? Then, if the forests are cut down, लेकिन अगर हम forest को cut करते हैं, then in the absence of trees and plants of the forest, the excessive amount of rainwater during heavy rains cannot be observed in the forest ground. तो अगर trees ही नहीं होंगे, तो जो water है वो absorb नहीं हो पाएगा by the process of जो rainfall होता है. The large amount of rainwater will then suddenly flow into the rivers, causing the flooding of rivers, जिस कारण पानी का लेवल बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है और उस कारण फ्लड आ जाता है. Thus, cutting down of increasing number of trees leads to sudden flood in rivers. इसलिए अगर हम लगातार डिफॉरेस्टेशन करते हैं, उसका मेन रीज़न होता है कि फ्लड अचानक से आ जाता है, which causes a great loss to plants, animals, life and human beings. Forests provide food and shelter to wild animals and birds. There are a large number of various types of animals and birds in the forest. We know that the animals which live in the forest are called as wild animals, है ना? The different layers of vegetation present in a forest provide food and shelter to animals, birds and insects. And the various types of forest provide food to plants, animals, insects and birds. Okay? Which live in the forest. The animals in the forest are herbivores as well as carnivores. Herbivores are plant-eating animals and carnivores are animal-eating animals. The forest provide leaves, flowers, fruits, seeds, nuts and bark of tree as the food for various herbivorous animals. And the carnivorous animals hunt and eat herbivorous animals as food. So directly or indirectly, every organism is dependent on plants. That's why they are called as producers. The dense bushes, tall grasses and thick trees provide the forest animals with shelter and also protect the herbivorous animals from carnivorous animals in the forest. For example, a deer being followed by a tiger can disappear in the dense bushes in the forest and save itself from being killed by the tiger. Right? Now, the forests provide a natural habitat to a large variety of animals and birds. The cutting down of forests leads to the destruction of natural habitat of wild animals and birds. In the absence of forests, the wild animals and birds do not get food and shelter. So they either die or get killed. तो अगर फॉरेस्ट ही नहीं रहेंगे तो उनका हैबिटेट नहीं रहेगा और वो या तो हंट कर लिए जाएंगे या तो खुद से मर जाएंगे. Okay? Thus, cutting down of forests lead to the loss of many species of animals and birds. In fact, some wild animals and birds are becoming extinct due to the destruction of forest. और दिन पे दिन फॉरेस्ट कम होते जा रहा है, जिसके कारण कई एनिमल्स, बर्ड्स एक्सटिंक्ट होते जा रहे हैं, खत्म होते जा रहे हैं. The forest also contain a wide variety of plants and the destruction of forest is also leading to the loss of many species of plants on this earth. Now, eighth is forest provide food and shelter to forest dwelling people. Forest जो है, जो forest में dwelling मतलब रहने वाले लोग हैं, उनको food और shelter देता है. Many tribal people of our country live in the forest. The people who live in the forest depend mostly on the forest for their all needs. Forests provide the people living in it with food, water, shelter and medicine. तो जो लोग forest में रहते हैं, तो forest उनको food, shelter, medicine, water, everything it's provide. These things are provided by plants and animals of the forest. The people living in the forest make their home for the materials available in the forest. और वो forest से जो materials available है उनसे अपना घर बनाते हैं. Forests are the lifeline for the forest dwelling people. The cutting down of forest is driving out many population out of the people who has been living in the forest for centuries. और दिन पे दिन जो deforestation हो रहा है उसके कारण लोग अपने घर से क्या हो रहे हैं, forest से हटते जा रहे हैं. It is also leading to the loss of traditionally harvested forest products such as firewood, sealing wax, gum, cashew, herbs and fodder etc., which supplies tribal people with their needs. Okay, so let's take a quick recap of again what are the importance of forest. First one, forest provide us many useful products such as firewood, timber, honey, fruits, sealing wax, gum, cashew, natural rubber, medicinal plants, fodder and wood for making paper. Second, forests provide us oxygen. Forests also maintain the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen in the atmosphere. Third, forests help in maintaining water cycle in nature and hence bring sufficient rain. They also keep the climate cool. Then, forests prevent soil erosion and floods and hence help in the conservation of soil. Then fifth, forests provide a natural habitat to wild animals and birds by giving them food and shelter and help in the conservation of wildlife. Then sixth wise, forests provide food, water, shelter and medicines to the forest living people. And the last one is they help in cleaning and purifying water. So children, these were the some importance of forests that we have discussed today. So today's homework is question 1, define soil erosion. Question 2, why forests are called as green lungs. Question number 3, name some important products which we get from the forest. Question number 4, what is deforestation? And question number 5 is how forests keep the climate cool. So children, these 5 question answers you have to note down in your homework copy in a neat and clean handwriting, and please go through the book, read it, because it's very important for you to learn the basic concept of the chapter. Okay, and in our next video we will be discussing that forests can grow and regenerate on their own. Okay children, so that's all for today. Take care of yourself. Thank you class.